We have yet to receive anything in writing from the ministry, and I have yet to see anything issued from the government press office. But I was able to speak to C.E.O. Hyde this afternoon, and she confirmed to me that the activities, both the multi-beam and the seep survey, have been cancelled, and that the company, TGS, has been notified. Of course, we had written several letters, but CEO said she was out of office until this week. So I made every effort to make sure that at least we got some verbal indication of where we are. But I certainly don't blame anybody that they want to see that in writing and they want to know what their position is in black and white.
How does this decision settle with the coalition, the NGOs who've been, I think, advocating for, I think, a bit more transparency in terms of these kinds of proposed works that were going to be held?
A lot more. I think from here, it has to be that this experience, given how the seismic was attempted in November to be done, the way and the manner that it was done, and certainly again this announcement of consultations and a lack of clarification and communication being made, I think it really it underscores the sentiment that we've heard clearly from the San Pedro community, the Key-Cocker community, Hopkins, Placencia. We've just met with those communities again this week. We need to know once and for all what the government's intentions are.
Did the CEO share the reason why these activities were ultimately cancelled?
No, the CEO did not share that, and I do hope that that would be the case, because I think at the end of the day, I don't blame stakeholders either for feeling like we've been dancing around this issue and we've been going back and forth, and we need to know so that we can plan, and we need to know so that we can't always be coming back and, you know, oh, I hope they don't do this, or we'll wait to see if that comes back, or maybe they'll just stop it for a while and then they'll try again later. This is too important an issue. Tourism and fisheries is too important to the country of Belize for us not to know exactly where we are. But again, for reasons of clarification, we need to know, okay, is this contract cancelled? Does that mean there is a new contract going to come up with somebody else? And again, that drives home the point that this contract, this incident relates specifically to offshore oil exploration, and that's why as a country, as a people, as a sovereign nation, we should be able to together determine what happens in terms of this industry, because we don't want to keep having to come back to, you know, but I've already stated my position on offshore oil. I don't see how it would work with tourism. I don't see how it would work with fisheries, and that's stakeholders saying that. That's not the Belize coalition. So I think this has really highlighted the need for a very clear, very succinct, exacting position on where we are with this industry. Is the government of Belize saying yes to offshore oil? If not, we want them to institute what needs to be instituted to make sure that that does not happen.